All right, we got to start. Pretty hard getting there. Okay, that was hard. I'm so glad it's over, though. Now I'm going to put my cross braces back up. Might need a minute or two to catch my breath. Nothing that I'm going to have to do after this will be this hard. Just say it. Alrighty then. These are not perfect. As I look right through there, I can see at least one that's kind of needs some adjustment. But once I get things kind of up, I can go back and do a few finishing touches if I choose to. But I'm probably gonna call it quits because I need to get the saw out and I need to cut. I got some boards up in there that I hadn't trimmed up yet. I need to trim them up, and to be honest with you, I put in a pretty good 2 days work. You know, I'm about ready to call it a day, take a break, come back after tomorrow. Lord have mercy, things are a mess in here. But it's coming together. It really is. And I'm loving it. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna go in the house and clean up. Call it a day. Hey y'all. It's a fine day. We had a little sun this morning, but it's kind of gone away. If you can see that, it says about 61 or 2. Somebody said it might get up to 80 today. I'm not a huge fan of 80 because I'd rather it not be too hot, but I can stand it if it happens. Okay, so I got a lot of stuff done in here. You notice that mattress has been sitting there for months. It's not there anymore. It's up there. And I got this ceiling stuff in place. Now it's not perfectly trimmed out, but it's still good. And I got it all the way back, all up in there. So that's what I have for ceiling now. And now in the floor, I have a gazillion little chips and pieces. I also have walls that need to be insulated. My thinking is that I can take these just little chips and pieces and put them inside these walls. You may notice, I should get a flashlight and show you, but those are empty. But they do have screw holes like this. I shouldn't say screw holes, but they have screws where the metal is bolted to the side of the shed. So to put one of those whole sticks down in there wouldn't work too well. Although I haven't tried it, but I don't believe, because the stick is wide enough, so although it would go down in there, it would also hang on the screws. But these little chips and pieces will go in there pretty well. In fact, I was thinking I might start sticking them over in there. Just sweep them up in a pile, put them right over in there, take a handle of a hoe or something and tamp them down in there. See if I can fill that wall up with these little pieces. It'll give me a place to put them where they won't wind up going in the garbage, and it'll also provide insulation inside those walls. Now, none of these walls are insulated. I can take pieces like this and I can put them up here in these open spots. But unless I wanted to take that board off that wall, which could be done, that seems like a better option to put all these pieces in there. Mostly because it gives me a place to put them where they'll be used and out of the way and not a problem in the future. Now I'm going to stand here and contemplate what I just said. And I'm weighing the difference between pulling off the boards and doing it one at a time and sticking them down in there. I'm leaning way towards sticking them down in there. Let me go get a flashlight. There might be some things in the walls that fell down in there, like there's a dog food bowl. Oopsie. So probably I want to take this shelf down too, so I can get a bigger stick and shove down in there. But I think I'm on the right track with that. I think I'm going to try to do is, like, if I got a little piece like this is going to have a hard time going all the way down between those screws that I showed you before. But if I take and cut it in half, it ain't that hard to do. And it should go all the way down. Possibly might need a little help. Like it might need for me to get out my handy dandy little flashlight and get out this little implement right here. It's actually an old dried up paintbrush, but I think just dump all this down in here as much as I can. Maybe I can even use the paint roller. About the right shape. These walls down here. Working good. I got a bunch of pieces of when baby bought a bunch of stuff and it came in styrofoam boxes, and you know that stuff is a pain to get rid of, but it might wouldn't make good enough insulation. You know? Down in there, get rid of it. Use my little paint stuffer and we'll stuff it in there. I'm surprised somebody hadn't come up with an idea to grind this stuff up and use it for insulation. Like when you go to the dump, just have a styrofoam grinder, grind it all up, put it in the bag, and you can pour it down in there. The screws will bite you, by the way. You gotta be careful with them. So I'm going to go get me a shovel and start sweeping up this stuff on the floor. And, you know, there's places that'll need to be insulated, like this end wall here. I'm probably going to take all these shelves down because all this is going to be filled up with insulation by the time I get through. So, all these little boards that are sticking out, I can use them and those pieces that I put out there for some shelving somewhere else. When I get through with this room, all of these shelves and all this stuff that's stuck in here, all that's going to be gone. It's going to have regular looking walls in here, and this is going to be a room that's usable for something, and I'm not sure what yet, but I'll figure that out as we go along. So let me go get me a flat bladed shovel so I can scoop up some of this and get it over in there.
Must be onto the sides.
Huh?
You must be onto the sides.
Yeah, and I'm pretty excited and happy about that. Because that's done. Woo-wee!
Oh, you can put the tarp up. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything after that is easier.
Right.
And I'm
Hard
kind
part.
of excited about what it's going to be like once I get this kind of done a little bit. Very cool. Very cool. This is where we got to on this wall thing, and it's not finished, but it's insulated all up in there, and it's insulated down this wall to right here. And I bought these little roll-up bamboo curtain things at the Habitat for Humanity store years ago. Well, yeah, I guess it was years ago. And I thought, well, those look nice on the wall, so I put them up. And I had all these shovels and rakes and hoes and stuff propped in a corner that was taking up space, and I thought, well, they would look nice hung up here. I put some more shelves out back, and I took a lot of stuff that was on the shelves in here and took them back there. I misplaced my little air squirter, but maybe I can take one of these and stick it on there and blow the dust out of this room over here. All this stuff I've been trying to clean up. It came out of there. I don't know what I did with my nozzle, but I'll set y'all back here and I'll see if I can squirt the gas out of here with this little hand. Get out of here while I can still breathe. Alrighty then. Well, this little room's looking better and it's feeling better too. Already feeling warmer. Cooler. Yeah, more comfortable in here than it was. So, all right.